I know I've been putting the title of Worst Mech Game Ever onto the thumbnails of my review videos, and it exists as some sort of clickbait hyperbole. But in this case, it might as well be true because I cannot even get the game to even launch. The game itself is called Cosmic Break Universal, and was made and published by the Japanese studio Cyberstep Inc. and released through Steam in 2021. If I understand correctly, this Universal version is a worldwide re-release of the more simply titled Cosmic Break from 2008 or 2012 dates, depending on which region release you were playing. It looks like the initial release did have a sequel in 2015, even after failing its Kickstarter, called Cosmic Break 2. But at this point in time, both original games have shut down. I believe that was by 2019, if my internet searches are anything to go off of. While I didn't get to play it, I'll give a short breakdown of what the game seems to be, and that is a sort of free-to-play MMO, large-scale, third-person action shooter RPG thing. It's supposed to have 30 versus 30 PvP combat, missions, quests, customizable characters. It looks pretty cool, actually. I like the older graphics. Things look very simple but very legible. There's strong colors, the trailer music is cool. The game art is showing a bunch of barely clothed robot ladies. I'm not too interested in potentially dirty fan service waifu stuff. That's really not my jam, but I wanted to give the game a try regardless because of the other parts of it which I thought seemed cool. But I can't. Now the issue is that upon booting the game via Steam, which I'll add is the only way to play it, I did check the official website to see if maybe I could download the game separately in case the problem was strictly due to the Steam client, and there is only the Steam version. Anyways, the game promptly boots a launcher, begins updating. Which is fine, this is kind of expected for an MMO type thing. After it finishes updating and the play button clears, I click it and nothing happens. Steam says the game is running. Task Manager even says the game is running, but nothing appears on my screen, unfortunately. I've tried this at this point on 2 separate computers and have gotten the same issue each time. I've tried through Steam, verifying the integrity of the game files, which always shows 12 missing files. They get re-downloaded, then I start the game again. The launcher re-downloads and reinstalls some updates, and then the game continues to not launch. I've manually deleted all the game files and tried this again. I've gone through Steam to uninstall and reinstall the game, to no avail. Not being able to play the game at all makes for an instant negative review score. Sorry. If I could play the game, I'd probably have things to say about the mechanics. You know, that thing is cool. This mechanic is not cool. I'm going to make some conjecture here and assume, since the game is so old, that it probably is difficult to play because it is dependent on having an MMO-sized community, and I'm not sure there are that many players still keeping up with the game since its original release is from 2008. Also, since it's an Asian-styled free-to-play MMO thing, I would assume it becomes a costly expenditure due to pay-to-win elements like real money, paid gambling, loot box, gachapon nonsense. At some point in the future, I would like to try this game. I'd like to try to get it to run. Hopefully, this is a unique problem with whatever specific patch version is current as I'm trying to play the game. I hope it gets fixed. And in the event that I do and am able to get into the game and actually play it, I will make an updated review. If you'd like to potentially see that in the future, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. Thanks.